Here's the low-life piece of trash. I dealt with TradingView. He saw one of my posts. He offered to help me with a Pine script so I could program these charts. Of course, all he did is wanted money. Here's the girl he had me to send money to through my Zelle wallet, the first $50 deposit. So she's affiliated with him apparently. After he scammed me, he took down his make-believe website. Not his website, but his Facebook page. On his Facebook page, he said he went to college in California. This idiot can't hardly speak English, so I should have caught a red flag right there. If he was living in California, he'd be able to communicate, but his English was horrible. So right there was a red flag. I should have caught it, but you know, I learned to trust people, which is a big mistake of mine. Here's a PayPal address that he had me send money to. So that's another person he's affiliated with. Nothing's in his real name. He's got all these different people, and I'm not even sure that's his real name that I was dealing with. On the internet, everybody can lie. They can also be whoever they want to be. Here's some basics of our conversation. He's working on making an alert for me, simply an alert. Right away, he's worried about the money. And of course, he wants a deposit, which makes sense, so I gave that to him. And again, the deposit was sent to this Linda Glennon. Then after this piece of trash got my money, he continues to ask what I need, what conditions I need in my charts. This guy's calling me in the middle of the night, and I told him what time zone I'm in, but the guy is an idiot. And again, he tells me he's from India. Now after he's all finished, supposedly, I've got to pay him the balance so he can get me what I need. I'm leery about giving him any more money before I receive my product. But he told me that he works with a team, so he's got to get the money, which is again another lie. So I sent him another $45, which we agreed on because we were sending it via crypto. He would have been happy with 40, but I was sending him 45 to be fair. So he told me he'd give me the script in the morning and show me how to install it, as you see here. Then here's his continual lies. He now has to get a price increase after he got my $95. He doesn't care we agreed on a price. Now he's using the excuse it was too complex for his little peanut brain. Now he tells me he'll be happy with at least 20 or 30 more dollars because he's just trying to scam more money out of me. And this guy is such an idiot. He thinks after being scammed all $95, he thinks he can get another 20 or 30 dollars more from me without giving me anything. Again, he doesn't care if we never do business because he probably doesn't even know how to code in the first place. Again, now at first he wanted 150, then he went down to 130 to 120 just to get more money out of me. And again, he expects me to be stupid enough to trust him after he screwed me over several times. And I reaffirmed he knew what he was creating before we even started, but now he says it was too complex. This happened the morning after I sent him the last $45. He never replied, so I asked him what's going on. And then he claims he was working for somebody else and he didn't scam me. He would get me the code, but of course he never did. And here's the final communication from this low-life piece of trash. But again, basically, be careful when you get people to do anything for you. TradingView, if you want a guy to code for you, be sure he's legit. Stay away from the people in India unless you know somebody who's used them before. A lot of these people overseas are extremely dishonest. They don't have a conscience. He made more money in one day than he probably would make for a month working in India just by scamming me. So beware of these people who make believe they can do Pine script coding and TradingView. Just a warning, scammers are out there everywhere, but here's just an example of how I got scammed. May he burn in hell.